Once again, you're most welcome to our lesson this afternoon. We are going to look at explorers to West and Central Africa. There were a number of explorers who came to this region, or these regions, that is West and Central Africa. To begin with, we have Dr. Mungo Park, we have Richard Landa, Johnny Landa, then Gordon Liang, Dr. Henrik Bath, Gaspard Moline, and so many others, like you may list them or find them in the workbook. To begin with, I'm going to just take a case study on a few of them. When we look at Dr. Mungo Park, he was a young Scottish doctor. He was the first successful explorer to West Africa. He was sponsored by the African Association of Britain and the British government to come to West Africa. So this man made 2 journeys to Africa. What we need to know that this Dr. Mungo Park sailed on River Niger, and so the source of River Niger. So reason is why he came was to find the source of River Niger. You need to know that these explorers who are coming, when we refer, for example, if they say, write short notes or a sentence about Dr. Mungo Park. He said, you can say, he sailed on River Niger, or he drowned at Busa Fall on River Niger. So the reason for his coming was to find the source of River Niger, also to find trade opportunities. So Dr. Mungo Park's findings, among others, he stated that River Niger flowed eastwards, and he made reports on natural resources, the people of West Africa, transport on rivers of Africa. So unfortunately, Mungo Park drowned at Busa Fall on River Niger. And this made the explorers, the Europeans, to call this place a white man's grave, because many explorers met their death in West Africa. There is that question that is always asked, that why is West Africa said to be the white man's grave, according to the European explorers or Europeans? The answer is many explorers met their death in West Africa. I think we are clear in that aspect. Then we had another explorer in the name of Hugh Clapperton. He came with Richard Landa, Dr. Walter Odney, and Major Dixon Deham. They were sponsored by the same sponsors, the British government, to trace the course of River Niger. So they traveled from Tripoli in Libya across Sahara Desert. Can you imagine that heat in the desert? Deham traveled to Bonu near Lake Chad. Then Odin and Clapperton moved towards the Niger, but Odin died on the way. So Clapperton continued to Kano and Sokoto in Nigeria, but he was stopped from continuing by the Sultan of Sokoto. And here we are saying that Clapperton later returned to England via Tripoli in 1825. Boys and girls, there are a number of explorers who came to this region, but I'm just sampling. A lot shall be looked at in the workbook. That information is there, don't worry. So here, my center of attention is on Mary Henrietta Kingley. Mary Henrietta Kingley was the only female explorer to Central Africa. So she was the first female explorer to come to Central Africa, and she was the first explorer to see mountain Cameroon. Aware that these people were geographers who wanted to know more, to study more about physical features of Africa. So she was the first European explorer to see mountain Cameroon. But she wasn't the first person because the natives were there. So you need to take note of that. So Henrietta was the first European explorer to enter Gabon. And she wrote a book in which she revealed the way European slave traders were mistreating Africans. So it is important that as these people were coming, they were making reports. That is what you need to know. To the sponsors, so that they make accountability of their journey. Activities are found on page 73 to 74. You need to read more about those words that I have not talked about. Don't think that what I haven't talked about is not there. So the information is there. I wish you well. We have to set more activities to come. So I'm encouraging you to continue reading. Thank you for attending and being good children. Always be good, be focused. You will achieve your targets. Thank you for attending.